Just got back from the gym, so I'm here at La Vida Cafe having my coffee, and I had this very interesting thought. So bear with me. It might be a little meta, but just bear with me here. So as I was walking here, I was thinking about this idea of going from obscurity to being recognized and being acknowledged. And the reason why I came up with that, I was thinking about that, is because when I was at the gym, someone was like, you know, another entrepreneur. He's a leader and pretty well known in the community. He was like, he came up to me, was like, "Yo, what's going on with your vlog?" But he was just, we were in that discussion about the vlog, and it's interesting because the fact that you go from just being obscure, no one knows who you are, you're just like in the backdrop, to being recognized. But I was here this whole time doing the same thing the whole time. I'm not doing anything different. The only thing different that I'm doing is pressing play and documenting everything that I'm doing, which now creates a light or a power of sorts that you can begin to leverage, more leverage. And as I was walking down, I saw the art, and it was a picture. I showed you that picture with the lady and it covers her eyes, and that's kind of how it is. It's like over time, who you are on the inside starts to come out on the outside, and people's eyes are open to, like, wait, you were here this whole time, and I didn't know, because I really keep to myself. I don't really share out my stuff and what I'm doing, but because I always say I live and work in the cloud, but I live here. But this is like the first time in a while that I've been, shining the light on the work that I'm doing through this fly on the wall content that I'm sharing with you, and that you're along on this journey with me. So I just thought I would share that. Have a meeting coming up shortly, about to meet Jason at the office soon, but I'm here just getting myself organized and ready to go. So let's say that you're an entrepreneur. No one knows about your product or service. You've been laying the groundwork. You've been head down, grinding it all out, and nothing's really changing. It's not really resonating with the market. It's cliche for me to say, "Hey, keep going, keep going." But the reality is, you might not be doing the right thing. You might not have the right product. You might not have the right service. And don't be afraid to pivot. Because what happens is, and I've experienced in my personal life, sometimes you have to keep pivoting until you get down to the core, the organic thing that resonates the most for you. And you'll be surprised how the market responds back to you when you are your authentic self, or your product or your service resonates at that level. But don't be afraid to pivot. Don't be afraid to quit. Don't drag something on longer than it has to be, because that will keep you in that obscurity. And I've been in projects where I allowed it to go way longer than they had to go along, had to be. And you pay for it. You really pay for it. So I just wanted to remind you of that. Let me know in the comments, where are you at in the journey? Do you feel like you're still in that obscurity season and you're at the crossroad of, should you keep going or should you quit? Let me know in the comments. Love to have that conversation. Yeah. Yeah, because it's already set up. The rev, you know what I mean? Like that. There's so much play that it can be vertically integrated, and it will make sense right off the bat. If we get to, if there's $4 million on the table, we would brand the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. If we added it together, yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, with just that. Oh, wow. I see where you're going with this. What do you? Yeah. Yeah, because it could be vertically integrated in that industry. Oh, that looks dope. I see what you just said. Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness. We can spin that up pretty easy. I was gonna ask you that. I was in the shower this morning. I was like, we need to get our pre-money valuation so that we can kind of understand. And what I told, the only thing I can go off is what you told me about the 1.2. Um, and that was because of your branding. That was the only piece of information that I had. And I even tried to, I used ChatGPT to kind of give a formula on what that, pre-money, post-money valuation, how to build that. Yeah. Customize it per discovery call, or we could customize it per kickoff. But all the slides are in there already. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wasn't he gonna look into it, or was it still in the air? About to jump onto this call, but things just took an interesting turn. I'll explain later.